What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the Adult. All right, man, look. So, I've been asked by a show business partner of mine. We go back. His name is James. Shout out to you. James asked me, he said, ShowBizz the Adult, what's the importance of a lineal championship to you? The lineal title, opposed to the alphabet titles, the WBC, WBA, being unifying those titles. Man, I had to think about that for a while, James. I'm sorry. This is the best way I can answer that question, okay? Best way I can do it. The fight of the century. It's 1910. July 4th, America's birthday. Reno, Nevada. James Jeffries versus Jack Johnson. Now, Jack Johnson, he was the heavyweight champion of the world. He had the belt, but it was vacated because James Jeffries, he retired, right? He retired. See, James Jeffrey, he beat the man, Jim Corbett, who beat the man, John Sullivan, the first heavyweight champion. He beat him in 1882. Jeffries went on to be undefeated. He beat the man who beat the man. He was undefeated. Then he retired. Belt was vacated. Jack Johnson becomes heavyweight champion of the world, right? I think he beat Tommy Burns, a Canadian fighter. What's his name, Tommy Burns? Something like that. Excuse me if I'm wrong, okay? But Jack Johnson becomes heavyweight champion. The thing is, he wasn't recognized as the true champ. He didn't beat the man. He got the belt. He didn't beat the man. Okay. Now, I do know it was a very racial time. Dark times for America. That goes without saying. We know that, okay? This isn't really a history lesson on that. So, the people begging James Jeffries, you got to come out of retirement. You got to beat Jack Johnson, man. Jeffries like, I'm 310 pounds. He was over 300 pounds. Took the fight. Jeffries lost the weight. He lost over 110 pounds. Back in fighting shape. Looking good. He was in his 30s, looking good. Jack Johnson, looking good. The fight of the century. They have the fight on America's birthday, July 4th, 1910, Reno, Nevada, okay? 45-round bout. The heat, 110 degrees. They fight each other. Needless to say, Jack Johnson, he wins. Knocks him down 3 times in the 15th round. They stop the fight. Look, I don't want this man destroyed here. Stop the fight. Jack Johnson, heavyweight champion of the world, no question. He beat the man who beat the man who beat the man. Needless to say, immediately after that fight, riots broke out, one of the ugliest riots in our country. Death plagued the country. Overwhelmingly, blacks died. Jack Johnson stood there as the champion, lineal champion. It was important. It was important. Still important. To this day, still important. So, what's the importance of the lineal championship? Now, the alphabet titles, sanctioning bodies, we understand that. It's a money thing. The WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, it's a money thing. Yeah, you can unify, but you know, the sanctioning bodies, they run boxing. From that standpoint, we add value to them, okay? But in here, as a boxer, what makes these guys tick? I want to be the best of my era, possibly the best of all time. I want to beat the man who beat the man. The only thing that represents that is the lineal championship. In my opinion, it's the lineal title that is the most important. That's the most important title. You know yourself. You're the man. You beat the man who beat the man. You're the man. Alphabet belts, there's so many out there. I mean, geez. Everyone has a belt now. You collect them all, okay? But in here, Jack Johnson, he knew I didn't beat Jeffries. That's the best way I can answer that question. ShowBizz the dope. There's only a few lineal champions out there who can actually say that. I'm out!